Today, about 46 million Americans live in poverty.
Poverty is a problem that's persistent in Washington. I think that the legislators need to take a harder look on it.
There are organizations that have teamed to form Defeat Poverty DC in hopes to force candidates and elected officials to make combating poverty a central focus of their campaigns.
I'm Jody Levin-Epstein with the Center for Law and Social Policy. We're a long-standing national nonprofit based in Washington, D.C. We were born out of the realization that nobody was really representing low-income people, and so that's how we got born. With respect to Washington, D.C. and poverty in Washington, D.C., I mean, this is our home base, so we see it as everyone else does.
I think the government is not doing enough for like minimum wage workers. I think they should raise the minimum wage because people can like barely pay their rent. They have to get like two jobs to make ends meet, and it's like really tough in DC. And then they're building all these condos. They don't have affordable housing in DC anymore. Everybody is being forced to move out to Maryland, Virginia, because housing is not affordable anymore in the district.
Nearly 1 out of 5 district residents live at or below the poverty line, a statistic that helps expose the widening gap between the nation's rich and poor, where nearly 1 out of 3 children live in poverty and more than 75% of families use food stamps.
There are around 140,000 or so, give or take a couple thousand, people here in DC who participate in the food stamp program. And there are around 7,000 or 8,000 people here in DC who only get the minimum benefit, which had been $15, got increased to $16 at the beginning of the federal fiscal year.
Unless there's drastic change, poverty in DC will continue to be a problem. For News Vision, I'm Jarvis Collier.